First of all, Scott, what are your thoughts on tonight's game?
I'd like to think a convincing win. I think the first goal was always going to be important, and when we got it would dictate how the game went. Obviously, West Brom came with a plan to make it difficult and defend deep and sort of make it hard for us to get in between. I thought first half we had a lot of possession but didn't do enough with it. Just lacked a little bit of movement, I thought, especially in the front areas. Second half we started, I thought, really positive, stretched the game a little bit more, asked a lot of questions, and obviously it was difficult. We had some good shots and some good saves from the keeper, and then obviously a fantastic strike from Pedro gets us a first goal. I think that from then on, then we're in control.
You did seem very dominant almost throughout the game, but as the time goes on and you don't get that goal, does that become a concern?
Yeah, I think I think West Brom had something to hang on to, and 0-0 would be seen as a good result. I think that's what they came in mind of. That I think they've got a young team, so for us it's just to keep plugging away and hoping that you've got a bit of quality on the night that gets you the goal. And obviously we got that. I thought in both goals, I thought were excellent goals. Obviously Pedro's finish, and then I thought it was a great move for Sherwin's goal, and he's there again scoring another goal.
I think the two subs were involved in that second goal, which is always something that is great to see for you, to bring them on and make an impression.
Yeah, I think it's important that we get minutes for some of the boys who I think are training really well and pushing. And like I said before, Sherwin came on last week and scored a great goal. Andrew came on, I thought, was influential. So I want to try and get some of these young players some minutes. And I thought it was a great forward run from Andrew, good pass from Will, and Sherwin has a knack of getting in the right place at the right time, and it was a good finish. So yeah, a really pleasing goal.
And when you look back at the opening game against Blackburn, the response you've got from the team, 2 wins, no goals conceded, you must be delighted with that.
Yeah, it was a strange game, really. I think as we said after that game, listen lads, you've got to go and prove it's a blip, it's a one-off. It was a bad day at the office, and they've done that, and I think that there's a real togetherness and consistency about them in their play and how they train and everything they do. And they, as I've said for quite a while, they're a really good group to work with, and then the young players that are coming in are helping. And obviously when you bring quality people like Pedro in and players like that, then obviously we're really pleased with how they're developing.
A weekend off now, which is often quite rare in under-23 football. What's the plan for the lads before your next in action at Stoke?
Yeah, well, we'll give them a weekend off. So I think they've worked hard over pre-season. They've had no real breaks. The lads only get one day off a week, so we'll give them a little bit of break. Some of the boys will want to go home to their families in Portugal and Denmark, and 1 or 2 boys will still be working because they're on international duty as well. So there's lots of them to do, but I think it's important that they rest, and the staff as well. I think have worked particularly hard over the pre-season and getting ready, and it'll be time just to shut down before we go again.